按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个挂号会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，还赌玩来网从来不受任何限制，后我近距离接触只能通过电视，我了解黑的黑，甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉到底，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
毛带头顶着像牛仔，看到我们出门垃圾门口走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜。倒进水晶玻璃杯，A 瓶酒的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，
安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费拽得动，来个乔丹和皮蓬的小配合，前门下还在补贴的敲回车，手表上的看不见到底点钟，24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞，
没有空没有空还要推着宣言没有空你学我的穿搭风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用
没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B， 电话打不通不在府区，录音棚里做着新专辑。
黑 T 黑屏，黑头发黑帽黑眼镜，黑 one 当然都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻 AP 按下抱抱按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个挂号会议，先给压账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，还赌玩来网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我了解黑的黑。
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. On 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
You know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win any arena. and they proved it that game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
And it's the Mavericks ball. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic with the jam.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I gotta tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
Now here's Chris. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Doncic. And there's the screen. From outside, off the mark. About a minute into this first quarter. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive to see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Pass to Avdia. Here's Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Takes it inside. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. Doncic has got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
There's Young with the 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And Dallas with possession. Green for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Young. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Doncic outside. Outside, Finney Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Young. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. It's good on the putback.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
Here's Doncic. He's got 6. And Doncic hammers it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Young on the attack. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding power.
Outside Young. 56 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
It's Doncic with a drive. Pass to Green. Outside, Finney-Smith. Doncic left side. And there's the drive. Outside for Green. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Green's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And Young, here we go. It's deflected. They get it back.
And, you know, Capella has a big body, Kevin, and knows how to use it as he draws contact from the defense on his way out.
No good on the free throw. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Apia from outside hits the trifecta.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And as
ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now here's Brunson. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. It's stolen by Bertans. And Brunson, here we go. A clear look for Bertans. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the second round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player. Great IQ, hard work, his pace. Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop. He took it inside.
Outside, Williams. From deep three-point range. Here's Okongwu. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that's a foul. Called on Kenneth Herter. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Outside Brunson. It's Powell. High post. Back to Brunson. Driving inside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Drills it from deep. Caldwell Pope's got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Young. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Collins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. minutes.
Back to Capella. And stolen by Hardaway. Doncic with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Outside Bertans. Deflects the pass. Pass to Doncic. Throws it up high.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he gets it back. Outside Young. And it's Bogdanovich on the drive. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Young. Into the lane. Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Chris missing.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic outside. He buries it from 3. Doncic has got 14 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
To the wing, right side. It's stolen by Bertans. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the period up by a stagger. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Hawks with possession here. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. That one goes. Count it.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And Collins with the slam.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Pass to Chris. With the drive. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Brunson with it, and it's Young picking him up. Now here's Brunson. And Dallas calls time here.
Timeout call. All right, rookies from North Court, come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Six to shoot. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Williams. Now Bogdanovich. Lots of room. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
From deep, here's Doncic. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Okongwu. And he dunks it down.
Jalen Johnson.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Powell with a steal. Pass to Doncic. From deep. The long-distance three is buried. Doncic has got 20 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Williams into the lane. And that one's good.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
They set the pick. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Mavericks, another three.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Atlanta timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Inside.
2 minutes.
Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Pass to Chris. Doncic with it. Releases. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Doncic. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Chris the screen. Doncic, no good. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Young from long range. And Dallas with possession. They host the Pistons after this one. Doncic outside. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Off target from outside. Outside Hunter. Back to Young. And here's Capella. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas.
All right,
absolutely can't.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Back to Powell. Launches a three. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Young. Knocks down the long J.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Brunson with it. To the paint. Here's Powell. And the layup falls. Powell's gotten his first basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Collins. Another shot. Collins a screen. And Young, here we go. From downtown. Collins, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Outside Bertans. Here's Green. Soft touch off the glass.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's Young. Here's Capella. Powell pulls it in. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
It's Powell on the wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. Counted from distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Young from long range. Fires in the triple.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Now Brunson. Powell with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Pass to Bertans. Stolen by Collins. A good look from Bogdanovich. That one's good from the corner.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Another one falls for Atlanta.
The assist, Trae Young.
And it's the Mavericks ball. Out to Powell. The three. Collins with the rebound. And that's an intentional foul. And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA. And that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league. And players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
Outside Young. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Three-pointer, and it's right missing. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Here's Doncic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His second personal foul.
That one on Capella.
Team foul.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well-seasoned, and he's been at this for a long, long time.
And Doncic launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Doncic has got 33 points. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Young. The three is up. And no good. Here's Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this.